the right of women to enter the Haji Ali Dargah. Till August 2017, it was not allowed. Then in August 2017, the Bombay High Court struck down the ban on women's entry into the Haji Ali Dargah's inner sanctum sanctorum, saying the constitution comes first. Article 14, 15 and 21, which you are quoting, also apply to the rights of all women. So the constitution came first, not a religious practice. Zeenat, can you explain, please, the context
We are not putting constitution
of the battle for Haji Ali Dargah and its relevance here? No, everything is connected.
Let us, it is, see, practices are different, and don't try to portray Islam along with the practices of people. Okay, you may have good people, you may have bad people in every community.
No, I'm giving
Islam.
examples.
You cannot.
I'd like Zeenat to
Why are
come.
we confusing it with hijab?
Just please, if we are talking about hijab, let's see. My right to practice hijab is not against public order, not against moral values, not against health. So nobody can take away that right.
Of course not. Can I say, Arnab, can I come?
Zeenat.
And my constitution,
Can I
sorry,
come in,
my
Arnab?
nation.
I just
my
want-
constitution,
Zeenat.
My nation is
Zeenat, yes.
Yes,
is equal.
I want to come in. You see, the point over here is, that in the beauty of the constitution of our constitution, which is one of the best in the world, is giving you women the right to dress as they wish. Is giving you that option to dress as you want. But here when you get stubborn that this is an essential religious practice, when you don't question it, when it is coming down on you, when Muslim countries in the world are changing, when the Quran is telling you something and you are going by the interpretations and the understanding that has been given to you by a certain section, like we did in Haji Ali, like we did in the Triple Talaq, what we have to do is look at what your religion is really telling you. And if it is conflicting with the constitution is telling you to dress as you want, but is hijab a necessary and essential religious practice? Because did Islam introduce this practice, madam? 2,500 years ago, before the Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, was preaching Islam, this practice of women wearing this kind of a dress existed.
Afsha.
And the word hijab in the Quran was never used for that dress. It was used metaphorically. And also the word that was used for dress was called khimar, or it was called jilbab, where there was a certain kind of a dress which was worn head downwards, which was slit in front where your private parts were exposed. So when Surah number 33, verse number 59 was revealed, there were women who used to go out and get attacked. It was at that time that it was said that you cover yourself, please. And it was said to the men first that you wear this particular kind, you wear a modest dress, and for women you wear a modest dress, and put something over yourself so that your private parts, please note that the words are your private parts are hidden and you are chastely dressed, you are well covered, and you dress modestly. Then where have you reduced it to this kind of a dress? My question is that do Muslim men have this kind of a particular dress here in India? You have, the Arabs, of course, they have their own dress and they wear a white dress. They have a long white dress because it is a hot country, it is a desert country, and so there's a particular kind of a dress. They wear the headgear because of the sandstorms that come in and they go. Mr. Erdogan in Turkey wears a suit when he goes out. But you have to wear this particular kind of a dress which is not prescribed by Islam. You show me a place where Islam is saying that you wear this kind of a dress. It said that the dress must be modest, and so your constitution is not contradicting that. You wear your dress which is modest, wear your dress which is chaste, but why do you adopt a particular kind of a dress and insist that it is your religion that is teaching you to do it? I find this entire debate extremely peculiar because I'm a very humble and a small student of Islam, and I read very carefully what I am telling you. And there have been scholars like Zamashkari, no less a person, Imam Razi, who have looked into these verses, and when it came to what a woman should wear, they said, let it be a cultural dress. Let it be the dress of culture, which is a modest dress. It is not defined as a particular dress. Please mark my words. And the Constitution of India is giving you the guarantee. Now we are coming to this present debate that in a school, in an educational institution, it is only in the education institution it is said you may wear whatever dress you like. But when you enter the classroom, see to it that there is no religious thing attached to it. And what's wrong with that? So just now the interim judgment that is coming with the learned judges, they have said that let the institutions open, let not education be suppressed. That's a fundamental right that you have. So the education must go on. Let the schools open and let no religious symbology come in. And that is your constitution. That is what it is telling you to cut across. We are a plural country, a diverse country. We have hundreds of cultures. Are those hundreds of cultures going to come in their hundreds of dresses? You have to think about that. That we are not the only
it is
people,
about
madam.
it is also it is also about showing respect to the institution. Now I'll expand the definition of institution here. Shaukat, she's a lawyer from Jalandhar. She's a public debater tonight. No, see, for example, are non-Muslims allowed entry into Mecca? And are non-Muslims, you tell me, Zeenat, Shaukat Ali, allowed into the holy city of Mecca?
Recently, interesting question. Recently, the Jews were allowed, to come into the vicinity of the Kaaba. You see, you are allowed to enter Makkah. You can go into Makkah, but there's only a certain place in Makkah where the Kaaba exists. That is where only the Muslims go. That's it.
No, correct. So my question there is, see, Dr. Zeenat Shaukat Ali, that's my point. My point is one respects that because one does not want to infringe on the sentiments of people from one religion. So if they say there are certain restrictions in the holiest city of Islam, others respect that restriction and there is no need to provoke, right? Similarly, tomorrow, you have to understand there will be a dress code when you are performing the Hajj, right? Similarly, Musab Qazi, I give you one question here because now it's become this whole aspect of daredevilry and provocation.